I'm fly. I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Anyone that gets to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
I was dancing to the theme song. Who made that?
One of my friends did from school. But what's going on, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Again, you guys know it's your boy SoDebNair. I have a special guest with me today. We're going to be.
Am I special? I've been here before.
That still makes you special because you're here.
Yay! You treat me so well.
But before we get started, let's go ahead and take care of the business. If you want to stand by my side, go ahead and subscribe and welcome yourself to my tribe. Also, let me know where you guys are coming in from the chat. What's going on? I see everybody's logging in. Hey, SoDebNair. They see me. Hey, SoDebNair. Y'all know we're about to get into Real Housewives of Potomac. Let's see y'all on 30. These are our old ones. Oh, someone actually said hi to you too.
What was the shock about that? Oh, someone actually said hi to you as well. Yes, they did.
I was just pointing that out.
You know what, side baby daddy? You're not gonna keep treating me like this. Hi, Teresa.
They're saying hi to you again.
Who is that? Did they check? Whose name did they just spell?
Where? Right here? I don't think that they spelled anything wrong. All right, so you ready to get into this recap?
Not really.
So since you've seen the full episode, and you know we did that little thing on your channel, right?
The little thing.
Well, it was like a small 15-minute clip. That's what I meant by.
It was 30. We were online for 30 minutes. I know time with me is times well spent. But we were online for 30 minutes. We were online for at least 30 minutes.
You said it was 15 minutes, so I just thought of 15 minutes.
I wanted it to be 15 minutes, but you know, time flies when you're having fun.
Okay. Well, the 30-minute thing that we did.
First of all, you look really handsome tonight. Do you have a lot of Adidas in your closet?
Not a lot of Adidas, no.
Okay.
Just a few.
Just a few.
Excuse me.
I feel like the last time I was talking to you, you had like a burgundy.
I did. It was burgundy. It was this same shirt, but it was burgundy.
Yeah, you look really cute today.
Thank you.
Anytime.
What's going on, Kempire? So let's go ahead and get into this. Well, first of all, now that you've seen the full episode, and I kept asking you to watch the clip, do you understand what the lightning moment was?
No, I'm still nothing. Now that I've seen the full episode, since we're gonna keep it cute like that. Now that I've seen the full episode, I still feel the same way, even more so. After watching the episode.
Okay,
it's gonna be a hard one for you.
It's not gonna be. I'm gonna be Zenwin today. All right, so the episode starts off with them back at the table again. You know, this is where we were at. And of course, Mia tells Karen and Giselle to stop the arguing. Mm-hmm. And she says she feels like she's a great judge of character. Mm-hmm. And she feels like Giselle has a good heart.
There's something about her that's good. You know, we normally feel that way about Virgos. Something about this person is not that bad. And I was with her.
I feel like this is going up, and then it's going to take a downturn with you. Whatever you are about to say, we normally feel about this like about Virgos.
Yep, that's it.
Okay, keep it cute now.
Always.
So you know they stop, and then that lady with the food stops by to announce what the food was. The chef.
Hello, can I get today is gonna be The next thing on the menu
It was
is
so dry.
the next thing on the menu is gonna be baked salmon on top of a batter grits and some chives and a little bit of oysters. I was
I'm
like,
like,
girl,
do
I
we
called.
really? Yeah, do we have to know this like on the show? We know that you have a chef. Just show her name while she's putting the plates down.
Well,
That's
first,
all we need.
no, you definitely must be low class because I want someone to tell me what I am eating as
We
it's
didn't
being
need to see
placed.
that on the show, though.
Yes, we
They needed
did.
to know that. No, we didn't.
Because this is it. See, the thing is, you want to lose. You need to start watching Love and Hip Hop because that's the type of stuff you want. You need to shout out to Marcella. Hey, Marcella.
I'm
Hey, my
trying
two
to, but
beautiful women. I love you too, Marcella. Okay, so now going back to because Marcella, she been around. Now I know me and Marcella has had to be in the same room at least once. Okay, because really,
yes, I'm listening to you. Go ahead. I feel like they could have saved that because it was so dry.
anyway,
She wasn't even excited about what she
you
made.
need to be watching Love and Hip Hop, Love at the Lockup, those type of shows because what I do want to see is the type of lifestyle that I definitely want. I want someone to tell me what's being placed in front of me. Now, I've been to 5-star restaurants and 5-course meals before, okay? And I want them to 4 stars. I've never been to a 5-star. But I want them to, when they're putting it in front of me, what you're having right now is because I want some sea bass. I want Alaskan sea bass. I love a cod. But I want you to talk to me as we're going through it. One of my favorite things to eat, risotto. I love risotto. Now we have risotto in the house almost every day. But tell me what you're placing in front of me. Now she wasn't confident, okay, about how she was talking about it, but I think it's very necessary if we're talking about a show that is supposed to be of the rich and the fabulous. I don't want somebody to be like, "Who got a fried chicken? Okay, steak, well done." Okay, that's what you want. Okay. I don't want that. You want to see the people down at the Fridays and the Ruby Tuesdays. I want someone to place a plate in front of me and saying, yes, this is what we're having here. We're having baked Alaskan with this, and that, chives and herbal spice. I want you to talk to me like that. You want them to talk to me like, oh, they forgot your Brussels sprouts. I'll be right back.
See how long this is going. I'd be like, just don't even give me no more food. Don't. It's too much. It's too much.
You know what? And this is why we could never date because I need somebody who is on my level. And you mad? You mad at the person who's just giving us the food?
I'm not mad. I'm just like, man, we're in the middle of a conversation. We have to stop for your 5 seconds of
yes.
We're having dry potatoes, salmon that's burnt on the top, and I threw on some parsley.
First of all, kid, why are you not charring my salmon just a little bit of a? You are very low class and low brow, and I'm starting to realize that about you, and I'm scared. Okay, and I've been crushing on you.
Don't interrupt me during the conversation to announce what is being put on. Save this plate till I get done talking.
Please do, Hold on, sorry, y'all. If y'all hearing stuff, it's because I'm moving my mic. But please interrupt me. And you look low brow and low class, and I'm starting to realize that about you, and I'm getting very nervous.
I like to finish my conversation before we start interrupting for this.
No, because you know what? It's always the best time when people are like, "Oh, here," and you're like, "Oh, great, what is this?" Put it in front of me.
We were trying to find out what Sing Sing was at the time, and why Mia felt like Giselle.
So was Karen.
And why Giselle felt like, why Mia felt like Giselle had a good heart.
So was Karen.
So yeah, let's keep going from here. So
okay, so y'all wait before we get that. Put it in the comments, y'all. Were you as frustrated as SoDebNair was? I was about to call you something else. As SoDebNair was about the woman coming in and explaining exactly what's being fed to us during this dinner where there was no menu, there was just a chef.
If we're going to say it's there, right? I wasn't frustrated with her doing that, but not in the middle of us in the middle of a conversation. Like we're
but the food would get cold.
Well, then they should have served the food before they started talking. Giselle,
you are cute because you're dumb. Your looks are only going to take you. Your looks are only going to take you so far.
Hold on, because I feel like that was just playing on my computer.
I can't hear anything.
I heard.
Okay. So Basically, whose side are y'all on? Are y'all on Busy Blue side or are y'all on SoDebNair side? I'm saying interrupt me, put this plate in front of me, but then also tell me what I'm about to eat. You know, I'm having a lobster bisque, okay, with a bit of a clam chowder-esque feel, Italian herbs and spices topped with crab meat. Tell me that I'm eating that. Or do you want it to be like SoDebNair, like said, there's your soup.
I did not say I want them to throw my food down like here's your soup. I didn't say that.
Because you don't want to be interrupted. Here's a soup.
See, here we go with this confusion again. It's the confusion.
I'm not confused. I'm very saying
I understand your obsession with Karen now. It makes sense.
My obsession with her.
Thank you, Marcella, for the super chat. She said, "I will be in Hotlanta. The dance off will happen. SoDebNair will record it. SoDebNair is taking me out. I sure am taking you out."
Oh wait, when is the? I wanted to do a dance off with her.
Oh, Marcella's coming to visit me.
When?
Next month.
Well, why didn't you invite me?
Marcella actually told me she was coming here. I didn't invite Marcella.
Yeah,
Marcella
but I don't. Yeah, but now then you realize
that's how real friends do. They be like, I'm coming to see you, and then they come see you.
I don't think that's how real friends do, because then people.
And
my real friends.
We've talked about this before. So what are you talking about?
Not about her coming to see you. Yeah, you coming over here.
Because Marcella's not coming to see you. She's coming to see me.
Yeah, but then I could be there too.
Well, I mean, you need to talk to Marcella about that.
Wait, you live there.
But Marcella's coming to see me. This is a meeting for me and Marcella.
I guess. You're mad wag. You're mad wag. Okay, go ahead.
I don't even know where we at now. With the lady put the food down. I don't want people to slam my food down on the table and say, "Here's your soup." I don't want that. I would like to know what I'm eating, but not in the middle of me having a conversation.
It sounds like it. but go ahead.
So the scene ends with, I guess, Mia getting Giselle and Robin's phone numbers. After that, Wendy was weirded out by it because she felt like.
Well, we don't know that she was weirded out by it.
Wendy was. She actually was in the confessionals talking about how she was weirded out.
Later. See, you don't know how to get
No. Did you watch the episode?
You said I did, didn't you?
I did, because I mean, I thought we were riding along with the fact that you didn't really watch the whole thing, but since you,
I know
I'm telling you what happened.
I hate you more than you think that I do. Okay, well, I'm ashy. Look at that, y'all.
So Wendy in her confessional, this is what I was trying to tell you the last time you went and listened to it. Wendy in the confessional was like, I thought she was supposed to have her friend's side. That's weird. Period. Mm-hmm. She did interrupt them. I did skip a part. So they did.
Yeah, you skipped several parts because Ashley was talking about how her stuff was ran through and all of that stuff.
Yes, but that's because you keep on talking about this food for so long. That's why I don't want people to interrupt me when I'm trying to eat my food. I mean, while I'm having a conversation.
First of all, what do I talk to when we talking on the phone? What do I talk to you the most about?
Food.
Exactly. So why would you think that I'm not going to sit here and talk about the food? I sat here and showed you for at least 3 minutes my whole quinoa salad because I was so excited about the quinoa and about the spinach, and I had peppers, onions, tomatoes, everything up in there. And you think I'm not going to talk about the food? Girl, bye. Okay, girl, bye. Okay, so the table was whack. People were like, "What are you talking about? Sing, all of this other stuff," and then the conversation ensues. Okay. After that, because I did watch the episode, but I didn't watch it over and over again like I normally do because I had family issues. We get to Mia, right? Next. Yes. You got the notes because I didn't take any notes.
Yes, we got it to Mia. That's when she said the thing about Giselle being good-hearted. Mm-hmm. And then they cut to Wendy saying, basically, she was weirded out. Why does my Apple Music keep coming up?
What song is it?
It's not a song. It's just the app just keeps coming up on my computer. But it cut to Wendy talking about how she should be having her friends back. Mm-hmm. And then it cuts back to them talking. Giselle compliments Mia for just Karen having a friend because she needs friends.
She does.
And then I think that's when they went to Ashley, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm. Nobody got that old lady back.
Let me see something. Karen basically says, "Oh, then this is when she asked Well, that's just what it was. So Robin and Giselle started kind of tag teaming Karen. That's when they flashed back to Wendy, and then Wendy was like, "Yeah, this needs to be a one-on-one for Giselle and Karen. It shouldn't be a tag team." Then she was like, then it went to something. I can't really remember what it was, but I know it was that she wasn't comfortable with them tag teaming her. Right. So then it goes to
we hate a gangbang. You know that's what Karen said. We all hate a gangbang.
Yes, and they was gangbanging her. So then she moves over to Robinson. She want to get into it, boo. I got you. She said, "When are you getting married?" And she said,
"When I get ready." Okay, you don't need to talk to. You don't need to ask me no questions. You don't need to ask me no questions. It's none of your business. Okay, if you want to have a pandemic wedding, go ahead, old lady. But you're not gonna make me have a pandemic wedding. I mean, a pandemic wedding, old lady.
But didn't they all go to a pandemic wedding already anyway?
I heard, from what I understand, that Robin wasn't there.
Well, she probably couldn't afford the plane ticket, but
plane ticket. They all live in the same place.
They went to Atlanta.
Oh, and you don't think that? First of all, that's even more tacky. That's even more tacky that we have to fly out to the COVID capital.
No, so that they did that for Cynthia's wedding. They already went to a pandemic wedding, so that's not an excuse. That was not the real reason why she wasn't having a wedding.
I don't like you, and I'm not going to catch COVID for you.
She knows Karen a lot more than she knows Cynthia.
So we assume.
No, we know she knows Karen more better.
We assume.
Okay, I'm gonna stick with what I'm assuming then. That's
okay. Go right ahead. You and your Adidas and that hat could go right ahead and feel that way. So then we get to what scene is next? Is it Mia and her family, or I feel like it was something with Ashley?
I thought it was Mia and her family.
Okay, go ahead.
It's kind of showing the family dynamics of Mia and her family, and she's working. I guess they switched places with the business where the dad's the stay-at-home dad now, and she's trying to convince him that she can work and be a mom at the same time. The little girl, the daughter, wants to bake. They want to bake cupcakes. She's in the middle of a meeting, and the little girl has a fit about Sprinkles not being there for the cupcakes.
First of all, isn't that frustrating?
What? That there's not Sprinkles for the cupcakes?
Yes. So I
think that's what you was talking about. Not that she's in the middle of a meeting and trying to bake cupcakes with the daughter, but there's not Sprinkles for the cupcakes.
Isn't that that's mad frustrating? Like, I would be so upset. I would have ran away too. No. I would have ran away too. I would have been very frustrated. Isn't that frustrating?
I think it's more frustrating that her mom's trying to work and please her and the husband at the same time. That's probably a little bit more.
She's a little kid, and when you're a parent, you have to also understand your child's needs. And I would have been like, "Where the Sprinkles?" And then I would have to also acknowledge as a parent. I mean, I guess you're right. I hate having. So I do like vanilla ice cream with rainbow sprinkles. It's just something that always makes me happy. And I would be like, where the sprinkles? At my big old age, I would be like, where the sprinkles at?
This is gonna be a lot.
That's what he said.
So next we move over to Candace and her acting. Okay, because this is where I'm really at. Because I feel like that first part we already talked about it, and I kind of forgot about it. So we move over to Candace and her acting. Now, when it first came on, I was so confused because I'm like, what in the WandaVision is going on here? That little girl just grew up that fast. But
tell him, Tater Bay. He said, y'all think he's joking. He's not. I'm very serious about my sprinkles. I'm very serious about my foods.
When you said that, I was like, he's definitely talking about these sprinkles and not that it's healthy.
Very serious. Babe, can you bring me the fan? Go ahead.
But so we're going through Candace acting or whatever, which I think is good for Candace. She did really good in that Christmas movie with Kelly. Was it in Kelly Rowland? Or you didn't see it?
I don't think Kelly Rowland was in that movie. There was some big. It was a Lifetime movie, so you have who you can get. But she has done like really. I didn't know her filmography was like that detailed. Like she's done some. Good for you, Candace.
I gotta look this up. I could have swore that was Kelly Rowland's movie.
Maybe. I mean, I didn't say it wasn't. Was
Oh
she
no,
in
it
it?
wasn't. No, it wasn't Kelly Rowland. It was Brave Williams' movie. That's right. Well, anyway, yeah. So
There's a lot of things you can swear. Oh, Brave Williams wasn't she in Kelly Rowland's group?
No.
Yikes.
No, she was on R&B Divas. I think LA. But yeah, she so they went through her acting career, which again I didn't know she did that much acting either. I know that some of her friends have told me that on Facebook when I go on my rants. But yeah, so I don't hate her.
Well, we can keep moving. I said
yes, please. And so they get into her and Chris' relationship and how he's become the husbander. And they were talking about how each other can kind of be on 10 or whatever. And I can see that. I can see them both kind of, going off the Richter scale with each other.
I loved that relationship so much because it reminds me of me and my boyfriend and how I am the emotional wreck. Okay. You have to cater to me and my feelings and who I am all the time. And it must be hard. But I also do date people who are the same way. They do it with a hard exterior. So they mad emotional, but they try to act like nothing bothers them. Similar to you.
I don't. Am
I? No, sorry. I wasn't asking the question. I said what I said. So you want to go to the next part you just talk about?
But no, I didn't want to bring up this too. She was good at Family Reunion too. I mean, she played herself, but I mean, kind of herself.
No, she played a caricature of herself, but she had that accent and she never let it go.
Yeah, she did.
I don't want to give flowers, and that other girl sitting here putting together, palm tree oil, something like that, and the girls are raving. Oh, Monique, you're so great. But we have somebody who's actually giving talent.
Well, I mean,
and you're like, well, I guess she was okay. You wag, but go ahead.
I don't even think she was even giving out those oils at that time, was she?
It is, babe. Who?
Monique, was she doing those oils at that time? When she was on the show? I thought she did that.
Let her essential oils.
I mean, if you want, like, I don't understand this. So
she's been doing essential oils since the beginning of the show.
Essential oils, and you want to run her in the ground about her essential oils, but now Wendy's is doing essential candles. Monique has a podcast now. Giselle and Robin have a podcast.
First of all, we never got to that scene, and I never said that I was on her side. So what you're about to run with, you need to wait till you get my opinion. What? I don't need you to ask me no questions, officer. I don't need you to ask me no questions.
Monique was not even a part of this.
You want to go to the next part?
Not a part of this conversation.
Every time you move back, I keep thinking you got a Popeyes hat on. Y'all don't look like Popeyes.
Oh my God, I can't say this.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so then they move over to Ashley and her mom and the baby.
Okay, so y'all, I'm about to share something. Can you put this on the screen? And can you tell me if you think that this looks like the baby?
How you gonna send it to me?
I'm about to sit it right here. Oh wait, no, not that.
Oh. I am not posting that.
Can you please? I'll pull it up. If you don't, I will. If you don't, I will. Can you please put Ashley's baby on the screen?
Why would you send it? I don't feel like this is right. I don't feel like this is right. All right.
I am talking about. Oh, somebody said it for me. Somebody said it for me in the chat. Look at the last comment. Y'all looking, so baby Dean was walking around with Ashley.
I'm taking it down now.
Baby Dean was walking.
I'm taking it down now.
Baby D.
I don't even know why I asked you to do this with me today. This is not right.
Baby D was what?
Hey, princess. Y'all,
Princess.
like, it's not even me. That's busy. We did so good the last time.
Y'all, okay. Let's ask a question. We'll ask a question.
Oh yes. By the way, my mom. Make sure you guys join my Affairs at Heart podcast. Thank you, Portia. Was he talking about Baby Dean? Yes.
Yes. Okay. So y'all, put it yes or no, 1 or 2. Do you think? Can you put that back up one more time? Please,
I don't feel right with this.
please. Can you for me? Do y'all think that Baby Dean looks like this? Yes, no, 1 or 2. Can y'all please add, please can you let us know if you think that Baby Dean look like that? I could find a picture of him if y'all need to know.
While y'all do, Princess, thank you for becoming a member to my channel. Oh my God, I did not know you were going to do this. Marcella, thank you for becoming a member to my channel. No comment. Stop it. Hold on, I gotta scroll back up. No comment. Hi, Princess. Get these two together. Stop. Ashley got a big head, and so does Michael. Dean was cursed to have a big head no matter what.
So the people see. I was like, they said no. Lies. 1, forgive me. Somebody said forgive me. 1. Exactly. That baby. That baby looked like it.
I can't believe you made me just do that.
Look, I just had a nephew. Okay, babies look like aliens.
That wasn't an alien, though. That was a monster.
Well, are we sure? Baby Dean.
I am petrified.
Somebody said Baby Dean look like his daddy. See? Thank you. You can't unsee it now. Baby Dean look like, what's wrong, little boy? Let's play a game. He looked like this. That's what Baby Dean. He looked like he was stomping around. Okay, girl. I just want to say, I did say aliens. Y'all used to love the Rugrats when I was little. And Baby Dean looked like an alien.
They said the baby.
No talking about babies off limits, girl. No, I'm on the limit. Okay.
Most babies that don't turn out the greatest looking as babies turn out really good looking.
Oh, look at the outfit. Okay. Look at this outfit. He looked like Pennywise. Okay. So go ahead. She was with Karen. Karen came over. Thank God she didn't want to stay there.
This is when her mother came over.
Ashley's mom came over. I definitely didn't watch this episode.
Yes, her mom came over and they started talking about the baby of Michael and the relationship and how things have been since then. Ashley said some really concerning things to me.
I did a bathroom break during that time.
She said the mom asked how they were doing, and she said Michael's doing really good. He answers my phone calls on the first call this time. And I was like, wait, is that an accomplishment?
To some people, yeah. You know how you don't be answering my phone calls?
Nope.
And now if it's on the first ring, then it's like, you know what? Oh, I was about to call something else. SoDebNair is doing so good.
But they just had a conversation about, how the baby Dean had created a better relationship for Ashley's mom and Michael.
Let me move this stuff because it's still sitting here backstage.
She said and it is creeping me out. She said
Baby Dean?
No, that picture is creeping me out.
Same thing.
She said that Ashley's mom and Michael hugged for the first time in a very long time.
Okay.
So that was pretty much the gist of that. They didn't really talk about too much besides, that the relationship was getting better. She had the nanny coming over now. The nanny's been working with Dean and her for about a month now. So when the new baby comes in, she doesn't have as hard of a time of working with both babies at the same time to kind of help her with the postpartum.
I was just in the bathroom during that time, so I didn't see any of that. So.
Okay, so let's move on to the next part. Robin visits Giselle's auto shack.
First of all, it wasn't an auto shack. That was a ranch with a house attachment next to the trailer.
Auto shack.
First of all, that said Champman's.
Yes, because her house is the west wing of Chapman's. It's the west wing of Chapman's.
What is Chapman's? Is that a known thing?
Giselle's home that is attached to her home.
I felt like it was a. So I will say, and I was talking to Teddy Bay about this. The outside look, because you know what? It's not about what you're, and you know what? And this is why I really even more am on Giselle's side. Okay, it's not about the outside beauty; it's about what's inside. Because the inside, not the outside.
That's what Robin said.
It look a mess. It look a
Robin was
raggedy.
like that. She said the
mess.
inside. She said the inside looks great, but the outside
Look like
Shack.
that place.
So
First of all, can we at least get a real picture of Auto Shack? You trying to disrespect our player, but you don't even have a real picture.
I mean, it's an auto. They all do the same thing on the inside. That's what the point of the picture was. I just wanted to make sure it was the right color.
First of all, that was an auto care shop, which means that they probably fix your
car.
It
doesn't matter. It's not a home. It's not a west wing of a home. That's what it is.
What is an Auto Shack? First of all, what is an Auto Shack? I've never heard that before. Are you talking about Radio Shack?
No, whatever they're called, wherever they fix cars at. I don't.
Audio Zone.
No,
Auto Zone.
Whatever it's called, that's what it is.
You need to log out because this is embarrassing.
It is not embarrassing. It's that you are trying to deflect from the fact that
you that Adidas shirt and that Popeye's hat. This is embarrassing. You talk about auto. You went
auto repair shop. That's what I was trying to say. A car repair shop. We'll go with that. I was trying to say auto repair shop, but that's fine. Same thing. Same difference. They do the same thing. But so Robin goes over to the house. She takes us through the auto repair shop into the West Wing.
Now, your opinions, do you think or not think that it looks good?
It does look good.
It looks very nice inside.
It does. It looks very nice inside. I mean, I hope that the new part that you added will look good. It looks great.
Thank you.
But so
since we sitting here clocking and waiting to record parts where people say good things about other people, I just want to make sure that I got that on film. Okay, go ahead.
But I was wondering, so where did the daughter stay at in the house? Because the whole West Wing was for her.
So the house it's a ranch style house, but in that area, it also is like hilly. So it's one of those California homes where you see the home, but it goes downward. A lot of Maryland houses are like that, where the house is on the main level, but everything else is on the bottom levels.
So the daughter stays in the old part, and she stays in the new part.
Yeah, I think so. I think that the house more so had like 3 bedrooms, and she added her own aspect to the house, so it still has those bedrooms. Well, creating more equity for the home. But I mean, she's gonna be very, very hard to sell, but creating more equity for the home. But I think her daughter is still staying. And anybody who lives in Maryland, y'all can correct me, but a lot of Marylanders, they have those type of homes, a lot of ranch style homes, where you look at it and you're like, oh, this place is small, but then when you go inside it, it has like an upstairs, downstairs feel, and the bedrooms are all over the place. So you can't really tell just looking at the home how many rooms are in it.
Yeah, and then when they kept doing that tour on the Bravo channel, they only showed that living room in the kitchen, so we don't know what.
Can you not go through my house? This is not Home Shopping Network. No, Home Shopping Network. Come on, busy. This is not any of those other channels. This is Bravo. All you need to see is the places that you should be concerned with. You won't keep the West Wing out your mouth. And let's talk about the kitchen and living room.
Well, the kitchen and the living room had the living room.
Yeah, charge one of them, and then you'll be able to.
They just keep cutting in and out. I'm about to just turn them off. Hold on. I can hear you.
Can you?
Yeah. So
HGTV. Thank you, Shrink and Sharon.
They said that you can find it in the description or under the community tab if you're on the phone. So I don't really know. I think you have to be on the computer though.
You do have to be on an actual computer. It is very antiquated, so you have to be on a computer to find that. As in Maryland, those homes are around 8 around.
Yes,
but they aren't popular unless you're. Oh yes.
Jennifer loves Spewitt. Yes, Giselle's auto repair and secondhand wing shop. I like that. I like.
First of all, she said Grisellas. I don't know who she's talking about. What show is this? We're talking
I
about
knew what
Potomac
she was
right now.
saying. I
We're
knew
talking
what
about
she was
Potomac right now, ma'am.
That's what she's talking about.
I didn't understand that.
And also, thank you for becoming a member. So a lot of things happen in this scene. They get on the topic of Jamal again.
Jamal again?
Yes.
When did we talk about Jamal last episode?
They were arguing about Jamal.
Who?
Karen and
who brought up who brought up Jamal?
We're not talking about who brought him up. We're talking about him again.
Yeah, but I feel like your frustration goes directly to Giselle that we're talking about Jamal, but it's not that she's bringing up Jamal.
Okay, I mean,
so if you're going to be frustrated, here we go talking about him again.
So let me be fully correct when I'm saying this. We're talking about him again this season, as this is a real storyline. That's what I mean when I say again.
Go ahead.
I really wasn't talking about the last episode. I'm talking about again this season. So we're still pretending that this was a thing.
That chicken for Papa. Go ahead. Please go ahead. Say what you're about to say.
And so she's explaining to Robin that it's not working.
Yeah, she also used Karen's verbiage. Like, I'm starting to believe that he's in the phone.
He lives in the phone, which Karen told her last season, and she still decided to let him live in the phone.
And you know how it's very hard when you like someone. I was about to put a real life example in front of us, but I'm not going to do that on this computer screen. But you know how you like someone, and somebody in your close friends like, yo, stop. Like, this is not going to be safe. It's not going to be good. It's not going to end out well. And do you think it's in someone's best interest to rub that in their face?
I don't think that we're talking about this episode. We'll talk about this off the episode because this goes bigger than this, and we're supposed to be doing something different. So let's not, because we can go on and on. We can go on and on.
I can.
We're back at Jamal again. It's not working out because he lives 8 states away instead of 8 miles away.
Okay.
In which, you know, again, like you said, she did use Karen's verbiage, which made sense. You know, he's living in the phone, which we do last season. But so Robin basically was saying like it was too soon for her to think that it was going to be as big of a relationship, which I agree with that. You know, it was too soon for him to be like Giselle everything if he wasn't into her like that again. What do you think?
I have no thoughts.
I mean, if you really like somebody, like you're gonna make that time what it is. But I mean, he hasn't been doing that. We saw that last season, and now this season we're back at it. And she's saying that he lives in the phone. Like, I think that if he was into her, he would be there.
Right.
I mean, he's the father of her children.
Right.
He don't really have no excuses not to be popping up. Even during COVID, he could have drove that little Mini Coupe.
Agreed.
All right. So then we move on down to Candace.
What was that?
There she fit. Oh, so then they called Candace and told Candace about Wendy getting her boobs done and her butt done.
And Mia talking about all the stuff she's had done.
Yeah, but this part was more prevalent towards Wendy. And Candace said that she said she fed a whole village with those things, right?
Sure did. Yeah, she has 3 kids.
But Giselle has 3 kids. So she fed a whole village?
Yes, too. It was a figure of speech.
Okay, I just making sure because I didn't feel like that was okay to say.
You're doing too much. It was a figure of speech. Okay, if one of my friends have more than 2 kids, I'm like, what is this football field in this house?
Okay, I just wanted to see what you had to give me for that. That's all. We'll move on.
Can you talk? I think what's going on here is deflection.
No, I just wanted to see what you was gonna say about her in the village. That's fine. I feel
like it was a figure of speech, and we can move on.
We're moving on. So we go to Wendy's house.
Okay.
Her mother.
First of all, okay. Why in the world? I need to press charges against God. Eddie Osefo is so fine to me. The things I would do to him and
Oh
let
my
him
God.
do it to me. I just feel like he is so fine. Do you not think Eddie Osefo is fine?
I do think he's a really good looking guy.
Oh my God, no. Okay, first of all, the skin, it's like silk. He's so dark skin, he's so chocolate, he's so smooth. His nose, his teeth, his smile, and I love my African American features.
Yes.
And when I look at him, and it's just like, have sex with me. Like, it's just, he's so fine. He's so fine. That man is so fine. Okay, I'm going to shut up.
And this was an intimate moment with Busy and Eddie. So let's get back to the actual show. So that we get to the family, they're having their cultural situation. They can't really do it with other friends. The food's too hot or too spicy.
And they don't understand it because I'm
Yeah.
half Jamaican, and I do have a problem with some people who are like, when I try to serve Caribbean food, they don't understand what I'm serving. Like I can't remember the last time, especially now dating someone who's African American. I love ackee and saltfish. Or any of my like regular Caribbean dishes. I remember the person that I started dating. Like, I love jerk chicken. I love my curry chicken. I love ackee and salt. Like, I love all go ahead soup. Like well, fish head soup. I love curry goat. I love oxtail. And I think that sometimes it's frustrating because then when you get around people from this community, they're like, ew, what is that? This don't taste good. That's nasty. Or it's too, everything is so spicy to them. All you put is a dash of salt, and the girls are like, it's too spicy. Okay. So I understand Wendy when it's like, I want to make my Caribbean or I want to make my authentic African tradition dishes. And everybody doesn't understand. Those girls at the baby's christening, or no, the baby sipping seed, or there was rice in front of them, and all of the girls was like, well, what's this? Girl, rice. Just eat it. It's jollof rice. Eat the rice. So I did understand her when she's like, thank God I have my family to come around, and then maybe once a month I can get all my family, we can eat our traditional dishes, because it does get frustrating sometimes to me dating someone who doesn't understand those cultures. And everybody is like, oh, this is so spicy, and this is like, girl, it's just jerk chicken.
I mean, I understood what she was saying. I thought, I mean, I personally don't have that experience, but I understood what she was saying, though.
I haven't cooked for you before.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my family in New York cooked like that too. So, I mean, I kind of understood it.
Oh, they Caribbean?
I can't remember what my cousin's kid's mom is, but we had some of that food that she named off.
No, I actually grow Scotch bonnet in my yard. Like, you need the Scotch bonnet in there. Sorry, go ahead. You're looking very handsome today.
Thank you.
Red looks good on you. Do you have a lot of red? Is that
Yeah.
your wardrobe behind you?
It's my favorite color. Yes.
Red is your favorite color?
Mm-hmm.
That's why this tacky thing is
Ooh. Yeah, we'll have a meeting afterwards.
No. All right, go ahead.
So Wendy's mom wants to get her breasts done.
I want to get my breasts done,
and they're going to
pay for it.
Yes,
you have to December to pay for it. I said, and what the what?
Okay. I was like,
well, if your children got money, I will say, I hope my children take care of me. And if I want to tummy tuck, rhinoplasty, all that stuff that what you gonna get my clit done, I want my children to also pay for it too.
House of Princess has a question for you.
It's a pepper. I'm echoing. Is that a Taco Bell cup?
No, it's not a Taco Bell cup. It's
Let's
not.
see it again.
No.
No, let's see it again.
You're getting off track. You're getting off track.
House of Princess. They won't have it at Top Golf. I'm echoing though. I can hear myself.
It's probably let me put my AirPods back.
Yeah, put those AirPods back in.
It's probably with me.
But Scotch bonnet is a pepper. It's one of the spiciest peppers. You use too many, and it'll cause you. Babe,
This is
can you
probably.
go grab the orange spot Scotch bonnet, babe? Thank you. My baby daddy gonna get the Scotch bonnet so y'all can go see what it is from my garden because I have a garden. It's in my garden. But it's one of the spiciest peppers, but it helps with Caribbean dishes. Somebody say you funny. I'm being regular right now.
That's the sad part.
It's the sad part.
What if you was really being funny? What if you was really being funny?
What if I was trying to be funny?
Yeah, like what if you was really trying to be funny?
And I'm not. I'm just being regular. So she said, "We know Pip. So they are arguing back and forth. What I did like is that Eddie said, "Well, you know what? Let me just sit back and eat my Brussels sprouts. I was gonna eat the vegetables. I was gonna eat the vegetables that are here. Was because Wendy was upset that look, you had a problem with me sitting here trying to quit working at the university, but then you want to say like, look, you want to get your booze done? Okay, it's a no for me. Okay, it's a no for me.
I don't think she got her nose done. Do you?
No, I think she has. She is really good at contouring. I don't think no. Oh, wait, hold on. My body said that was a lie. I do. I feel like some parts of her nose were broken.
Oh, I wouldn't know. I didn't even pay enough attention to her too now.
Would you ever get your nose done? When I was younger, I wanted my nose done
No.
because of colorism. I felt like I needed to have a slender nose, and now I like people with noses like mine.
I like my nose how it is.
It's all right. You seen
Tomato,
them one, you
tomato.
seen them all. You seen
Tomato,
one, you seen
tomato.
them all.
So we get to Wendy and her essentials.
You're blushing.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Yay! Thank you, babe. Mm-hmm. But these are one of the Scotch bonnet from my garden. It didn't shrivel up as much as that. It's really big, y'all. Though, look at that. Ooh.
So, how do you feel about her starting this essential candles line? We just was running down immediately. How do you feel about this? How y'all feel about it in the chat?
When she brought out that box and she was like, "Well, I want to let y'all see it," I was like, "I got you, girl. I got you." But when she brought that box, and I was like, "What is these?" Okay, and nothing. It just didn't look good. Okay, I was like, "What is?" And I love how it was part of her middle name, her heritage. But if it's not, first of all, if it's not 3-wick, it's not in my house. Okay, I love a 3-wick candle. And it just didn't do anything for me. So, how did you feel about it? I'm excited that she's starting her own ventures, and I do feel like she feels comfortable. I don't like your face right now. Go ahead, say what you're gonna say. And there's a lot of movement. Are you touching your legs?
I feel. Why do you look at my piece?
Go ahead. Talk to the people.
I feel like there's a lot of Monique coming out of her. First of all, that music that she played from in the beginning with the Silhouette Challenge, that was the music from the book, the binder. Now we're doing the essentials, and I'm like, should she run out of things to do?
Oh, so does that mean that so did Monique?
Monique started doing these things. Now everybody on the cast at some point is doing some of the things that she wants. I mean, that she's been doing. So, anyways, so let's get back into this. How did y'all feel about it? I feel like she's like really copying a lot of things that Monique did last season. All the things that they really made fun of her for. Even with Giselle and Robin starting the podcast, a lot of it is really creepy. It's like they made fun of it. Now they're all doing it because they didn't name the podcast Not for Lazy Moms. It makes it a good idea. And now she's doing the silhouette challenge with the music from the Binder Time stories. Now she has essential candles. These are all things that they made fun of her for last season. So it's kind of creepy to me. It's like, yes, SoDebNair, she is a copycat. Wait, Wendy with candles, is that what her 4 degrees has her doing? I guess so, because she wanted to. I thought she just quit teaching, but I guess I don't know if she's quitting everything for the candles. Invitation desires for flattery when he knows that. LOL. She felt inspired by other women, and that's always a good thing. That's what you got. You agree? Okay. 4 degrees professional. People must call her Dr. News Analyst, and she wants to sell candles. Girl, bye. That's what I got from it. I was just like, you had a whole year or however long y'all had to take the time off for, and you came up with candles.
Well, there's so many businesses. These white girls was out here creating toasters, and y'all had no problem with that. No, I don't care. Y'all had white people out here creating toasters.
We can't hear you.
Go ahead and say what you need to say, because I'm done.
No, I wanted to ask you a question though, for real.
I don't want to answer no questions. I don't answer no questions. I don't want to talk to nobody about no questions. I don't answer no questions. I'm done.
It reminds me of the free candle thing that you can see on Facebook, that when you're scrolling through like one of the advertisements. Mm-hmm. That's what it reminded me of. And I'm like,
okay. Yeah, well, I don't get those type of things. My algorithm doesn't show.
It's in your feed. It's in everybody's feeds. Like
it's not in everybody's feeds. Algorithms show you what.
Do you use Facebook? Because I never look at candles.
No.
So just say you don't use Facebook.
Oh no,
that's none of your algorithms.
Sorry, it's for older people. Yeah. I don't use Facebook. It's for the older generation.
I agree with you, Busy. I don't like the shade from SoDebNair. Oh,
amen.
I wasn't even being shady. I was asking questions. This is why this is why he's here, to answer these questions, so that I don't come off shady. And you're not even helping me out.
That wasn't my job. I never said it was my job. So you want to go to the next scene?
Okay. So the next scene is Ashley and Karen. Now you seen this one?
Yeah, we did. I saw it. Karen didn't want to be there. She came into the house. You got Ashley. Can I put her son back onto the screen because he came out of the room?
Thank you. That was a little shady. The baby was a little shady, but I mean, he just woke up, so I'll give it to him.
Oh, you know what? I want you to talk to them, because now I'm about to do a side by side. Because if y'all think that I'm joking.
No.
Excuse me for 1 second. I'm about to do a side by side.
I'm not gonna post it on here.
Oh, I'm gonna put it on my phone. I'm gonna put it on my phone, because if you don't think that it looks like that.
Let's move on to the next scene.
Yeah, go ahead. Move on to the next scene. Do what you think you need to do. But I'm telling you right now, I'm putting up baby it. Okay, so that baby came out. It was very upset, and it was.
Would you stop saying it?
The baby, baby it.
Yes.
What? But that's what the baby looked like.
Yes, and
the baby
girl. Yeah, that's true. Ashley son took one look at Karen and did an ugly cry like a mustard.
The baby was like. That baby took one look at Karen, was like, I am out of this room. And that's what happens when you get face to face with a monster. Somebody said, don't do it. Please leave babies alone. I'm not talking about the baby. I'm talking about the parents. Okay, they created Baby It. If we want to know what happened to Baby It and how did Baby It grow up, and Karen was sitting there. It's something about Karen that makes me feel like she got jaw reconstruction.
I feel like the baby probably doesn't like her because of the stuff that the parents have gone through with her so much.
Now, are you going to put this on, or do you want? Because I told you,
you already showed the picture of the baby and the monster. We're good. We saw it. We're good.
Hold on. No, I need you to put this back. I need you to put this up for me because you love me. Go ahead. SoDebNair, come on. Come on.
No one can see that little picture.
We done.
Okay, now we done. All right, thank you. Now let's
that
move on.
Baby looked like Pennywise, and he looked at Karen. It's crazy when Pennywise is scared of you. Now that's how you know you was a crazy. And like I keep telling y'all, it's very sad when Pennywise is scared of you. Okay, and Pennywise was scared. See, the people agree. The people agree. As much as they want to be upset with me, they look just alike.
I did not even look at the baby like that at all. I'm sorry. I did not. Okay, so let's read it. Let's move on to the reading of Giselle from her daughters.
How do you feel about Karen acting like she had to go so easily? She was like, I feel
like she wanted to get out of there.
He whined once. I'll go. Give me my fur rub. She got up so fast. Okay.
Karen's purse would probably sit on the outside of the doorknob just so she didn't have to.
To be honest, okay, of that cubicle that they live in, they live down the street from here. They live down the street from me, actually.
That is not funny. It is not funny. He leaves kids out of it.
Well, I gotta leave the kids out of it when she put her child in it.
Karen was looking real witchy anyways. Oh.
Yeah, and I felt physically attacked by that forehead. Okay, so the next thing was that Karen was having a we like each other party.
Sure yeah, well, yeah.
Yes, Debbie. Girl. Let me pour a little bit more.
I was trying to skip over that.
No, we're going to go in. I hope y'all got something to drink because we're going to be here for a motherfucking while. Okay. So, y'all, sorry, I had to pour me a little bit more glass. Okay. So, y'all.
I'm going to kill you, Deborah, for this. I really try to skip over that.
And I'll press charges, Deborah, against him. Okay. So, this is what my problem is. So, the girls want to go up for Karen. They want to go up for Karen Huger, who's the grand of the grand dame or whatever. She's so above it. She's so nice, and that's why she had to say those things. Y'all, you have to be a contortionist at this point if you want to be on the side of. Can we see the cup? You have to be a contortionist, okay? You have to be very flexible. Oh, you gonna sip while I'm talking? That's what Karen. That's what Giselle said. Oh, you just gonna drink while I'm talking to you? But excuse me, you have to be a contortionist. If you're gonna be on the side of Karen, because at this point she has let her fans know. And I will say this: I feel extremely bad because I love, appreciate, adore, and want to be on the side of inside of SoDebNair. I feel really bad sometimes because he has to defend someone who does not know what they are actually saying. Someone who has admittedly out of their mouth said, I had no idea. I just thought it went well together. And then you leave this man with the Popeyes chicken head to sit here and try to defend her. Okay? And he will do so. And he makes up whatever points he got to make up. That's what I said, Miss Dangster. It looked like a Taco Bell cup and a Solo cup. Okay, but he said it's not Taco Bell. Okay,
it's not. It's a KFC cup.
You look like a KFC. So what happened was, Karen's reads that everybody kept trying to defend. Karen's reads that everybody was trying to say, oh, Giselle deserved it, and that's when and she did go to Sing Sing, but this meant this and this and that. Karen openly admitted, oh no, I didn't know any what. I just thought it went well together. Yeah, and still, y'all go back to last week. Me and him, we did a video together, and he was adamantly defending her and saying
I
that,
think you don't
oh well,
understand.
what she was saying was this, and that's why this went to this. And then you hear from her own mouth. Oh no, I actually didn't know anything that was going on. I just thought that the name sounded. She could come up here and say ping pong, and the SoDebNair would come and argue with us. She was talking about how back and forth the things go, and that's what she was saying. Because Giselle's so back and forth, and that's why she said ping pong. And then Karen can say from her own mouth, oh, I actually had no idea what ping pong was. I just thought it went well with the thing. And you have him defending her in this red with that red solo cup.
818. This is what I was trying to say. First of all, I can't believe you're not even telling the truth, because I actually said you were right when we did that little video. I said you was right about her reaching.
I don't ever remember you saying anything about me being correct, because you don't know how to say it.
It's recorded. Hold up, because I can play it for you.
No.
Oh, okay, because you know
I believe you.
I said when you said that she said something about
Are you an
Giselle,
accountant? Yeah, I'll keep the receipts.
I do. I keep receipts. And it's on YouTube and it's on my Facebook. I mean, on my Instagram. Anyway, when she said that Giselle was, I said she was reaching for the thing she said about Giselle wishing death upon her own Ray. I said that. And you had a whole moment about me saying that. But I think that I agree with Essence 818. Karen was trying to restrain herself while reading Giselle. I think they have so much history and she's trying not to just unleash it and can take it back, but she was referring to him in the hospital, and she was, and I think that she does do that. I think that
what was that? Can we
wait
go
a
back
minute?
to
Hold on. Let me finish what I'm saying though.
I
think that when she's reading her, just like you be doing a lot of times, like, oh, I was about to say this, but I caught myself. Karen don't catch herself. She says things or she tries to put them in code, and it's too late because we know, some of us know what Sing Sing is. So I feel like that's what she was doing. She was because the reads was good until she got to this part. Then people was like, oh, Karen, like, no. But I mean, I understand it.
Right.
So here you go.
Is there an issue? I haven't said anything yet.
I know. What do you got?
So we all can then say right now that they know a lot about each other. Is that fair to say, using the language in which you just used?
And that's not what I said. I know that's not what I said.
Okay. If we're trying to, because we have so much history, because the girls like to act like, oh, Giselle, you don't have anything.
I need you to come, like, take off your Giselle ears for a second and listen to what I'm saying. Because I need you to turn on your listening mitts. I'm saying that Karen over says, like you just almost did like 3 or 4 times today. And I know what you were about to say. Yes, you did. You almost did like 3 times.
No, I wanted to say those things.
Yeah, and you almost slipped up and said it at least twice. But that's what she's doing. But she actually says them, and then, or she tries to say things. I think someone maybe taught her how to read or something. And they're like, well, just say this. Don't say.
Someone would have to teach her how to read because she never went to college.
Her reads are good. Her reads are good.
It's a no for business.
Her reads are good.
It's a no for business.
Now, what she says in the
reads may
be.
It's a no for busy. It's a no.
Well, that's fine. She ain't reading you yet.
She has nothing to read, girl. I'm an open book.
She said there's nothing on the pages.
And there's a film. Okay, I'm open book, and there's also a film. There's been 3 biopics. There's nothing to read here. Okay, so I knew that you were gonna come that way, so I'm gonna let you do what you do in the messiest, tackiest way you do it.
Come what way?
No, go ahead. We're done. And this is why I had to visit you at Sing Sing.
Or a Taco Bell.
This is how I had to reach you at Taco Bell.
Okay. So we're going to Giselle's house with the daughters. Did you see this part?
Yes, I will say, and y'all gonna hate me again, drag me. That's okay. I want her to have her own series.
Who,
I think
Giselle?
that yes, I think that her daughters are very interesting, and seeing a woman raise three daughters and the way that they communicate with each other, I stand it. And I don't think it's even like a thing where they're trying to figure out life. They're just living it. And I want to see it so bad. I love to see it. I want to see it. I want to be in the living room, dining room, kitchen area, bedroom with them regularly. The daughters was like, "Girl, you need us." The mama was like, "No, you don't." Did you do your driver's license? No, I didn't. I failed. I want to be a part of that household so badly. So I do think that they gathered her. They got
Very well.
Giselle together, and
Uh-huh.
then Giselle was being a mother. Like, yo, what I'm gonna cuss my kids out on screen. Like,
But
yeah,
I
I
think it
just
would be more like kids say the smartest things. Like if we watched it, like something like that. So that
darndest.
no, the smartest, not the darndest, because these girls say the smartest things to their mother because the mother's not that smart. And so I would love if that's what the show was about, the kids actually teaching the mother how to actually date. That would be a great concept. I
I
could
love
see
it.
it. I could watch
Okay,
it.
I love it.
I could
So
watch it.
we're in agreement. Moving on.
Okay. But I also want to point out from this scene
I'm sure
that
you do.
Karen does not need to apologize to her because these kids been telling her this since season 1.
Okay.
So I just wanted to go. I hate that you did this. Okay.
What I do? Talk to
Nothing.
me.
You didn't do anything.
We're
Nothing.
live on person. Let's talk. Tell me what you hate. No, talk to me.
Because
I want to know.
you just don't want me to go down and read Giselle with these daughters. So you pulled that. You pulled that. That was great. It was a good idea.
What did I do? Talk to me.
I think those daughters read her very well. I think that they
Yeah, they
also
did.
that Karen is not responsible for her kids feeling any type of way.
Right.
She's responsible for that. Jamal's
Mm-hmm.
responsible for that, and her father is
Right.
responsible for that. So this whole apology that she's looking for from Karen, but
Too much.
that also means that she's attacking Karen for no reason.
Right. Okay. I hear you. I heard you. Have a seat.
I love you too. So I guess now we're to Karen's house for the event. We know Giselle, Robin's not coming, Juan's not coming.
Right.
I mean, Jamal's not coming, and Juan Dixon's not here right now.
Okay.
Now
there's Michael.
Michael's not here because him and Juan are probably in Vegas.
You make that money, Juan. Yes, make that money, Juan. Do what you gotta do.
Do you think I'm being dismissive to your comments? I'm not trying to be.
Well, I don't think you're being. We definitely have two. I look so white. I should turn this light back off. Hold on. I don't think you're being dismissive. If I knew I was going to get it this much, I would have been free balling. If I don't think you're being dismissive to my comments. I know that we think the complete opposite about a lot of things, and I'm already prepared for you and your raggedy thoughts. Okay, so I've never been.
So we're good.
Yeah, see, and you couldn't call them anything because they are well informed, educated, okay, and well thought through. So
I
keep
don't have a
going.
name for
You
them.
ready? You ready?
So we get to Karen's house, and I also think Michael didn't come because I don't think Ray likes him, right?
Who?
Didn't he say that at the reunion last season? When they kind of went off on last season, I thought. Yeah,
He did because Michael was like, "Why are you? I'm in real estate and you living in Falls Church.
Yeah.
Why would you be renting if you own a home? Doesn't make any kind of sense."
Yeah, so I kind of figured that Michael wouldn't be there for whatever reason. So we get to this.
He had to raise baby It. Everything. Okay? I can't hear you. It said no sound. Sorry if you it said no sound. If you were saying something, go ahead. You gotta talk.
I'm trying to see what I can get. Okay, so the most important part is Candace showed up. You know, they said they were going to talk. She invited Karen to her house.
Let me say this real quick because I just saw just me, Cheryl, 369. Kids are off limits. Let me tell you something real quick. And I'm gonna say this once, and I'm never saying it again. I don't know the child. Okay, I didn't talk negatively about a issue. Y'all remember when somebody said that the child looked just like Michael, and then Ashley was like, that's the insult right there. Girl, that look like your baby daddy, that's a little rude. Okay. All I said is the boy looked like it. Okay. I haven't talked anything about, I don't know if he has a learning disability or growth disability. I don't know anything about him as a person. If I was to compare him, if I was trying to describe him to someone and they were like, oh my God, what the baby look like? It. Okay, it looked like it. Y'all mad at me because I said the baby look like it? The baby look like it. I said what I said and it ain't changing over here.
Thank you, Tamara. She said, love you both, but yes, debonair, sometimes you got to check your parents. Haitian Canadian in the house. What's that mean? What's that from?
Amen. Amen. Sometimes you do have to check your parents.
Check your parents about what? Did I say something about checking your parents?
I don't know.
Oh, the kids, the daughters. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, so Candace and Karen are going to come together.
Exactly. If you can say a baby is cute, why can't you say a baby is ugly? I want to say it. I'm just saying that's all right. The baby look like it. The baby look like it. The baby look like it. But
okay,
maybe I should say Pennywise, and I apologize. I should say Pennywise. But is he gonna change his whole zip code? I live right outside. I live right next to Ashley Darby. Why would I ever change my zip code? And SoDebNair knows where I live. I live right next to the Ashley Darby. I would not change my zip code.
Okay, so
you're shaming his looks. You say
let's not get stuck in the comments. Let's not get stuck in the comments.
No, I'm stuck. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So Candace and Karen are going. She's going to go to the new house, right?
Cool.
Karen's going to Candace's new house.
Oh wait, so we're at the party. Ray's in there eating up all the food before the people get there. He said, "Oh, he's cooking," but never mind, he was eating. The people come. The people show up. They come one by one.
Right.
The people come one by one, and then Candace comes in, and she's saying, you know, and I'm like that too. I don't want to say I'm going to kill you with kindness because I don't like murder. Well, I don't want to kill anyone. I do love murder, but I don't want to kill anyone. But I was. Babe. Never mind. This is fine boy outside walking his dog with this lady. But what I will say is that I think I like the way that Candace handled it. Girl, I don't want to have no tea with you. I don't want no sleepy time. I don't want no chamomile at this coffee shop. Let's do this. I've been wanting you to come to the home. You want... What? You're just going to drink? While I'm talking, you're just going to drink. You have a sip while I'm talking?
Yeah, I'll mute myself. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because it interrupted me because the people heard you sipping. So yeah, drink as much as you need to. Go ahead, slurp it up. Okay. So I felt like I liked the way that Candace handled it. She was... So I thought you were on mute.
I'm off mute now. I'm done drinking.
Okay, you could just go back. I like how she handled it.
Candace was very classy with how she handled Karen.
Ooh, the candle shop looked real cute. Come on, red lip. Go back to it. Is she pretty? Come on, cheekbones and red lip. I stand her. Okay, I stand. Come on, Candace. So I like how she handled it. She's like, look, girl, I don't want no chamomile tea, no sleepy time with you. But I've been wanting you to come to the home. Can you come to the home with me? And then we can talk it all over there. Am I invited? Are you saying I'm invited to the home? Yes, girl. If you want to come down to the house, girl, you come to the. Oh, okay, it's okay. Okay, so now she's able to come to the home. Mia brought her elderly person. She also said, Mia said to us, now I will say, I'm not going to act like I don't forget whether or not I am 29 or 30. Like, it does get hard for me sometimes, whether or not I'm both either one of those ages. So when she was like, I had to go back and look at my driver's license because I could not remember. I was like, I'm gonna give her some grace here. Do you forget how old you are? What are you for? Do you forget how old you are?
Clearly,
Sometimes,
you do. Clearly, you forget how old I am because it's not even that.
Do you forget how old you are sometimes?
I actually thought I was like a year older for a long time than I am now. So yeah.
So like 45?
I'm definitely not 45.
Yeah, because you
not 45.
Because you thought you was a year older, and so
yes, in my 30s. So I thought I was 30. I thought I was 30 to be turning 39 this year. I actually thought that.
Oh wait, but you're not.
No.
I was gonna say you real handsome for a 39-year-old. I'll jump you up. Hey, somebody go get him. Somebody go get him. Somebody go grab him up at 39 looking like that. Walking around looking like that.
Too. But I understood that. That's why I made the comments that I made last week. First of all, and she's probably been lying about her age for a very long time. She probably forgot.
Yeah, because you're lying so much. Y'all, how old do y'all think I am? And how old do y'all think that SoDebNair
I just told how old I was, so it's too late.
Oh, you said you're... I mean, if you say so, like Candace's mom said, if you say so. If you say so, we go. I mean, we're gonna go with that. Y'all both giving me 25. You think so?
Everybody
y'all think I look the same age as SoDebNair?
Yes, you definitely look like you're my age.
That's an insult. That's like calling Ashley's son, saying that Ashley's son look like his father.
Well, then that must not be an insult.
You think I look the same age as you for real, SoDebNair?
Yes.
Really?
You just don't have the facial hair.
You don't think I'm a young tenderoni?
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you do.
Thank you. No, it's not funny. It's not funny to say, Bob. You know how I feel about that.
I like how you had me tell my age and then ask how old we look.
Can you at least confirm that we're not the same age?
We're like a few months apart. Okay. Busy looked like he graduated a year before, so that's I'm telling you. Y'all do look the same age. I look a lot younger than my age.
I don't think.
And if I had a haircut, I would look younger than you.
I do not think you do.
If I had a haircut, I would look younger than you.
Yeah, 41.
So you're 40.
Okay. I'm mad, dog. Thank you. Yeah, that's how you talk to me. Come on, baby daddy. That's how you talk to me. That's how you talk to me. All right, so since we're gonna sit here and try to out my age, and again, I am 29.
Oh, somebody said you're in your 20s.
Thank you.
That's precious.
Thank you. I am precious. He is 20 years my senior. So
the comment was precious.
SoDebNair is 20 years my senior.
No, I'm not.
Yo, this is how we just talk to each other. I'm being so
serious.
What?
If I got a haircut, I would look younger than you.
Okay, if you say so. What's this? Are you looking into the camera? Are you
I
trying to
was trying to
seduce
find
me
out what
with
they were
your
talking
eyes? Oh,
Okay, back to the party. Back to the party.
yeah,
That
because I have
dirty
something to
30 is
watch
coming
after
around the
this.
corner. It's been there already. Could have circled the block twice.
No, no. Let's go to the let's go to the let's go to the next. So the next topic, okay. Now you're very I can't breathe.
It's no shade. Busy looks younger. No shade. Absolutely, that's fine.
Anyway, y'all. So we're already fighting. So then what happens after that is now I'm flustered. Okay, I be feeling like I be making you feel. All right, not twice.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. What's next? So then after that, y'all, we got the girls meeting each other. Candace is meeting Mia and everybody else. It'll be cute. What happens? What?
Thank you, Andrew, for the super chat. Hey, so
Gabriel, my favorite. I love Gabriel.
So what did we? I can't remember where we stopped. We stopped at somebody. Oh, Mia forgot her age. No. I got it.
So Mia forgot her age,
yes.
and she said that she remembered because she went to go look at her birth certificate when she got home. And then everybody starts coming in. Ashley comes with a champagne in a big belly.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else comes with their man except for Ashley. Her name was Juan. Okay. Excuse me. Giselle decided not to go because, girl, you've been talking about me.
And so they're Robin. So they both didn't come. And so
Robin didn't decide to come. Juan said he's not going to that.
Yeah.
And if it's a couples thing, Juan was like, "You caught me out already." Okay, throw that in the trash. I don't even like those truffles. Okay, and
we're not even a couple.
You just crack yourself up, don't you? Anyway, so then they go into the house and then they do all that stuff. But then you got them meeting everyone. So they say, okay, it's time for us to. I'm assuming they ate food and then they play. It's time for to play games. Oh no, we get into the conversation that me and you had.
Yes,
the people didn't come, but this is why the people didn't come. Okay, who wished death upon someone? And they actually didn't show the full footage of that clip. The clip that me and SoDebNair were arguing about, where he made it seem like, Giselle was so rude for saying what she said to him. Yeah. But as a feminist, I felt like I'm tired of men putting the weight of the world and the expectance and this expectation on women and how young or beautiful. Ray over here looking like a cockroach, okay? And he's talking about whether or not Giselle's gonna get a man because her beauty's fading. Yeah, you sitting here looking like you live under the couch. You look like something from under the stairs. You look like something that the Goonies found. But then you want to sit here and talk to Giselle and say, well, you're never gonna get a man and no man's ever gonna want you. As you look like that.
I think you putting so much sauce on this story.
Ain't no sauce. Ain't no sauce. You are. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself. Tell the people.
That is not what Ray did. They went on a double date together, him, Karen, and Giselle. And what's the man she was dating at the time? Yeah, I can't keep up with them. But whoever she was dating at the time, they went on a double date. And Ray, to me, Ray loves Giselle. I mean, he compliments Giselle, and he's always telling Karen that she's not a bad person. So when they had the conversation, I don't think it was Sherman. I think it was the best friend that she didn't like because he was just being a good man to her. But he was telling her that he was happy for her because she had found someone, and that he wants her to find love before she gets too old, because she's not going to look like that way her entire life. Now, the reason why he said that was because Giselle is always flaunting around how she looks, and he feels like that's her biggest strength. So that's, to me, in my own personal opinion, that's why I feel like he said that to her. It wasn't because Ray just thinks that's all she has, but that's what she always gives off, is her strength. You can come back now.
We don't need to go off of what you feel. We can go back and watch the clip. And
hey, Helen, thank you for the super chat.
Thank you so much. You're so amazing. You're so beautiful. Oh no, sorry, your beauty will fade, and I want you to know you're gonna be old soon. You too, Casey, Lafina, your beauty is gonna age. Okay, you're gonna age. And you're gonna look old soon, and no man's gonna like you. Okay, because they showed the clip. If you go back to the clip, and the thing is, and I want y'all to know
his name? Kevin. His name was Kevin. That's what his name was, Kevin.
Sure, who cares? This is how misogynism works. It makes you then feel, it's like colorism. Like, as a dark-skinned black male, I started to feel like I was ugly because society made me feel ugly. Because the lighter you are, or the more adjacent you are to whiteness, the better, the more attractive you are. So then I, as a black male, started to feel like a dark-skinned black male, like, oh my God, I'm ugly. So then when I started to say, like, no, I am attractive. I am attractive. I am attractive. I am attractive. Now the people look at me like, well, your beauty's going to fade. First of all, the world's been telling me that I'm ugly forever. Now that I have confidence in it and I'm putting that out in the world, now you're now going to use that against me and say, well, it's going to fade. You're living in, somebody said dark skin. Yes, I'm Busy Blue is very dark skin. Don't let
I think you could. Yeah, I think you could tell that till you see your pictures, though. Because I didn't. When you said that to me, I was like, "Are you?" But when I saw your pictures, I was like, oh, "Okay, yeah, you are darker."
When you saw my picture, we talk on the phone.
No, but even on the phone, because you still have lighting, so it doesn't. You can't always tell your skin tone.
Yeah, I am very dark skinned. I am very, very dark skinned. So, as a woman, there's internal misogyny that happens with it. You're ingrained to start thinking that your beauty is in. I mean, your success is in your beauty. A lot of women take this on. So now that she is saying, you know what? I'm beautiful because society has made her feel like it's important. Because if you're not cute, then what are you? That's what society says. That's why Wendy, Karen, that 36-year-old, and everybody else is getting all of these surgeries because society has made women feel like, and I'm sorry, y'all, I'm a feminist through and through. Society has made women feel like if you're not beautiful, or if you're not taking care of yourself, if you're not doing these necessary things, eyelashes, nails done, hair did, makeup, because to be honest, women bleeding is a natural thing, but society said we don't want to see that. Put a pad up there. Put a tampon up there. Okay, girl, that's disgusting. Shave your legs. All of this is for the man. Now that Giselle has taken that on, and she says, you know what, I am pretty. Now but that's going to go away. You can't win. So then what will go away is you and you being dead. Okay, now you're going to die soon, and it's the read. What was rude was Ray saying, or Giselle saying to him, well, you're going to die. But what wasn't rude is a man telling a woman, you need to hurry up and spruce yourself up because no man's going to want to be with you. Thank God my mother is not looking for someone who only looks at her exterior. My mom is a very smart, educated black nurse, okay, who has worked her butt off. And if anybody looks at her and says, oh, she ugly, they don't deserve her. Because my mother is so much more than what she looks like on the outside. And I feel like what frustrates me is that people feel like it's okay for Ray to tell her that her outside is gonna fade. So y'all could watch the clip because they showed it on this episode. Go back and watch it. He told her, you're never gonna get a man this way. Your beauty's going to fade. And I thank God that I was raised by someone who made me and understands that you don't want nobody who's looking at you for your looks. You want someone who understands your insides and understands your feelings and your emotions and what you feel and how you feel them. Ray said to her, you won't get a man because your looks are going to fade. And that's not fair. Then if she says, well, you're going to die soon. Oh, Giselle's too much. She's so old. Oh, that's not fair for her to say. Yo, but you can say
let me
to
ask
her,
you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
So let's say we're friends, right? And you feel like you look like the best looking thing walking. That's all you talk about. Wasn't that one of his taglines?
Yeah.
Wasn't that one of his taglines?
No, it wasn't.
So it's something about something greatest thing was walking or something smoking or something like that. Anyway, but as a friend, I know that your strength and that you have is your looks. Mm-hmm. So if this is
we've been conditioned to feel that way. I want to make sure that
I understand what
we're conditioned to feel that way.
I got you. Because you also said something else that I agree with as well. But as a friend, if I think that this is your strength, like this is where you feel most comfortable at, why I feel like that's where Ray was coming from. I didn't feel like he was coming off. I get what you're saying. And you also said something else when we were on your live about why Karen may have gotten like the surgeries that she had gotten done and stuff like that. So which kind of made a little bit of sense to me. But so, I kind of went back and forth with it, but originally I didn't think that it was because of that. I think that that's because that's all he hears her talk about. So, I mean, there's different ways to look at it.
And she talks about that because she's been conditioned to feel that way. Okay. Men say they want just be your natural self, but then when you come out with no makeup on, and that's right, they drag you. And I have all female friends. I've seen it for myself. Men be like, why you got all that makeup on and that hair, and why you doing all that stuff? Just be your natural self. But then when you come out as your natural self, the men drag you. The men drag you. They don't want to be with you. They say, spruce yourself up a little bit. Put something on your face. Do something with your hair. I don't like it. And now Giselle has taken on that persona of, okay, I need to do all of these things. And then y'all drag her for that.
We don't know the behind the scenes stuff, but again, like
what he said to her was rude, it was nasty, it was misogynist. And I want women to know.
I understand that you feel like that, but I'm just saying when I heard that at first, I didn't think that. I thought that he was saying that because she puts off that's her strength. That's where she feels the best at. And because again, it could be
to feel that way.
Busy. I understand that it could be because of what you're saying, but that's where she feels her best at. So that's what he was saying to her. Now, when whether she gets a man or good friends around her who show her that that's not all she's worth, or maybe she decides that that's not all she's worth one day, then that makes sense.
Okay, so let's go back to the episode.
We'll do that. We'll do that again. We'll have that.
No, we're gonna do that. No, we're gonna do that after this. I'm gonna stay on the phone with you tonight, okay? And
but I feel like,
we're gonna say, because I want you then to come back to the people, and we'll do it on my channel. So y'all make sure you go subscribe to me. I want us to watch that episode together, and then I want you to say if what you're saying is true.
I've seen the episode before, but
then Ray then say, you need to be a better person. Let's think about your smarts and go for people who think that you're smart and people who think that you're kind.
Because Ray wasn't thinking about what her weak point is, because she never thought about, I'm so smart and I'm this.
So he brings up her. So is it okay for him to drag her, but then not tell her where her
busy? What he told her was he built on her strength from what he's seen.
No, he tore down what she thought her strengths were.
No, he didn't.
If her strength is in her beauty, and he's saying
this is all you riding off of,
if this
is all he sees her riding off of, then that's what he gonna ride off of. Period.
No, what did he ride off of it, or did he tear it down?
No, he wrote over like if this is where you feel the best at, you need to get you some man before you start feeling differently when your looks start fading. Basically,
Did
that's
he
what he
say
said
feeling,
to her.
or did he say you're going to look differently?
Well, she is going to look differently.
Says the cockroach.
I mean,
Sorry,
sure
he looks
Rachel-
like he will survive a
Okay.
atomic bomb. He look like he'll survive him and Twinkies.
We'll watch it and we'll talk about it. How about that?
We'll do more than that. So, after that, we get to the game.
No, we get to Mia and Wendy going.
Well,
Or did we already talk about this?
Yeah, we already talked about.
this.
Well, yeah, we
Okay.
talked about this already. So then we'll go past that. We get to the game. I want to know the answers to these questions from you because you've been married before. Hey, ex-husband, what's the craziest place you've had sex?
Not with my ex. Nowhere crazy.
Really? Y'all didn't do anything like special?
No.
That's a little weird. Y'all never did anything like outside of the normal?
That I can remember now.
Okay, you guys, put it in because he's very boring. Put it in the comments. What's the craziest place y'all have had sex? Do I want to talk about? Now I want to talk about me and my baby.
Where's the craziest place you did? I was actually going to do this with you.
The pool at the rooftop of a hotel in Vegas, and there was a lot of people there. Well, everybody was there. What is your favorite position?
My aunt is on here. Okay.
This your aunt?
No, that's not my aunt, but my aunt is in the comment section.
Oh, Auntie, leave. Because I'm going through what they're saying so that I can understand, so we can ask questions. Auntie, leave. Okay, so
they still talking about Giselle.
Yeah, well, it's right. It's the after show material, basically. Portia. Oh, this the Portia you was talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is that Teresa?
Keisha Brown says doggy style.
Wait, is Teresa? Is that Teresa? Is that somebody said bye?
That's right.
Okay. See you later. Okay. Now you can answer the question. Okay. Now your auntie is gone. Your auntie's gone. Okay. Your auntie's gone. Your auntie's gone. Okay. What is? Come on, because I gotta go. So, okay. What's your favorite position?
I haven't wanted to agree with Lakeisha.
Okay. That's mine too. Okay. Have you ever done it in the park? They did it in a piece. These people did it in the park.
Are we talking about this with my relationship?
Oh no, sorry. It's just in general. Okay, so just in general, what's the craziest place you have sex?
On the front porch of an abandoned house.
What in the math? What's going on there? That sounds crazy. Nah, I'm not saying I'm above it, but what was happening there? Okay, no, let's talk about this on the front porch of an abandoned house.
Yes,
people weren't driving by.
Yeah, they were driving by, but the grass was high, so you couldn't really see. What?
Okay.
Your turn.
Okay. And then I already said it. I had sex outside.
Here?
Yeah, I had sex outside in the pool on the rooftop of a hotel.
All right.
After that, and then we had what is your favorite position? And your favorite position is doggy style.
Yes, y'all do know that.
Why?
Why what?
Why is that your favorite position?
That's that I like.
Yeah, but why do you like it?
Because I feel like I have control.
Why would you think that?
Because I do. I do have control. That's why.
Okay. That's my favorite position. I feel like I can get in the deepest. One word to describe how you are in relationships.
Loyal. To a fault, probably.
You think so?
Yeah.
I would say that I am emotional. In relationships, I'm just emotional. I am so emotional. All right. Okay. Let's go from person to person. You ready?
Okay. Yes.
If you were to say who each husband would have liked, who would you have said? Let's start with Eddie's so fine. Y'all look at that man. Look at his nose. He's so attractive. I don't care what
But we
anybody
know who he
said.
wanted to say. He just couldn't say it.
It doesn't matter to me. Let's start with so who do you okay? It's the Taco Bell. No, I said no more burritos. All right, so let's start with Eddie. Who did you think you want to say?
I thought he would have said Mia.
I definitely didn't think that. I thought he would have said no one, because I think that he likes African features, and none of them have it.
Are you talking about what he actually desires or what he's been taught to have?
First of all, I told Taylor Bay this when we were watching it. If I could program him, okay, I promise you, I will open up that box in the back and push some buttons. Mia was acting like she was reading her. No, here's what he's been programmed to have, girl. And if she has the remedy, tell me what to do.
Well, because he wrote her name down.
And you erase it and you put
because
nothing.
Wendy told him to erase it.
Exactly.
So what he wanted was not those features that you talking about.
No, it's what I said. That's how I date. Okay, and that's at the end of that. Okay, what about Ray? Who did you think Ray was gonna say?
I thought Ray was gonna say Giselle.
I thought Ray was gonna say Ashley. I was very surprised when Ray said
Katie.
Yes. We do itty bitty titties.
I think he said Katie just to throw everybody off because she wasn't even there. She wasn't even a part of it.
She can't even be there.
I think
what about Mia's husband?
I don't think he knew any of them enough. I think he would have just picked Karen because he didn't know any of them.
I think they're age appropriate. I think they're just age appropriate. Who did you think that? Oh, he's so fine too. Chris.
They said, do you think Eddie would have liked Charisse?
She mad big. No. Some people like. I don't think that. She's slender enough. You know, I like
that is true. Some people are saying that he wrote NA, and then some people are saying he wrote Mia. That's very true. That is very true.
I like them thickums, and I don't think that he likes them thickums. Who did you think Chris was gonna say?
Giselle.
Really?
Yes.
You know what? When I was eating at that restaurant, and you guys, I have had that food really good. I did think that there was some chemistry there. Who do you think that Michael would say?
Ashley's Michael?
Juan Dixon.
Juan Dixon, yeah. He was already having who he wanted to have while they went there.
Who do you think Juan Dixon would say?
He wouldn't have said it. Now he would have said no one. If he had to choose, he would have chose Giselle because that's Robin's friend, and he didn't want her to look bad. It would have been a reason why.
Monique's husband would have said.
Hold on, Lindsay Bree, thanks for the super chat. She said, "Nah, Eddie don't like none of them women in the friend group. He likes white women. Y'all are aware of the team." Who do I what?
Oh, and we can end it out here. Who do you think that Monique's husband would have said?
Chris Samuels?
Yes.
I don't think he would have chosen any of them. I don't think he likes any of their attitudes.
The man who put up the bottle twist and said, "No, I'm just playing." That man, he would have just okay.
I don't think he likes that. I don't think he likes their attitude. So no.
Okay, so I'll let you end us out because I got some stuff to do.
Oh, okay. Well, wait, we gotta finish this part out though. So, well, I guess we kind of did.
Yeah, we did. So what do you?
We did. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So apologize. First of all, apologize to me.
Okay.
If you want to know more about me and everything, so you can find me on Instagram and on Twitter, Busy Blue, no space, no E. You can also find me on Twitch, Busy Blue, where this is definitely not streaming right now. You can find me on Facebook, The Busy Blue, where you get nothing special and nothing important. Come back, side baby daddy.
And then you guys also know you can find me here whenever I'm posting new videos. Hold on, let me take this down. You can find me here on this channel, or you guys can also find me at the Affairs at Heart podcast Thursdays, every Thursday from 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you guys follow me on all social media at
I learned some stuff on that last podcast.
You listened to the last one?
I was there with you.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
And also make sure you follow me on Instagram at SoDebNair.
I was chatting in the chat.
I didn't see the chat. My screen is on full screen because I don't control it. So I don't.
That's right, because they highlighted my comment.
Well, I don't remember it. I didn't see what you said. I have to go back and watch it. I don't remember that.
Okay, don't talk to me.
And that was Thursday.
Oh, so long ago.
Yes, a lot of things have happened since then.
And I'm important to you. Okay, we're done.
Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm gonna pin this and on the video. Actually, it's actually in the description if you guys want to tune into that. Make sure you guys, if you want to become a member, you can go to the, I think it's at the community tab, or it's in the description of the video, or log into a computer and you can click the join button. And that's pretty much it. So again, if you guys want to subscribe to my channel, go hit that notification button, turn on all so you get all the notifications. Subscribe to the channel, comment below if you're tuning in late, and also like the video, and we will see you the next time.